Greetings, fellow bridge lovers, and welcome back to It's Your Call. I'm your host, Kai, and today I am joined by the absolutely ecstatic Stella.
Hello.
Hello, welcome, Stella. So happy to have you here. Stella has been around the block in terms of bridge. She has been on the junior USA team for like forevers. Very consistent figure there. And recently in Las Vegas, she came second in the mixed pairs. Also, she won collegiates in 2019 with Kevin Rosenberg, which was like, yo, that's a win. But yeah, so I'm glad that you're here. Like, what's it like being a consistent figure on the USA youth team? Like, how have these different tournaments internationally been for you? What's the experience like?
Yeah, I really enjoy going to a lot of these international tournaments on junior teams, especially because you get to meet a lot of juniors from like other countries. And you get to talk about bridge or other things. So it's like really fun. I also am very grateful for all the resources that we get as juniors
Mhm.
because if you're on like a US junior team, you get like really good mentorship, you get like a partnership mentor, and you get like a coach, and you get to ask a lot of questions to like really good players. So I feel like very privileged to be in that position. Also, in general, you just have a really nice community of people who like are like been in the junior bridge scene for a long time, and then you grow together. So it's been really fun for me. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm so glad. And yes, I have also felt like the immense amount of support that we get as juniors. There are a lot of initiatives trying to push us to get us to become better players, to get more youth players playing. And yeah, there are a lot of entities there, and we are so grateful for all of that. But also, I'm sure that meeting all of the different juniors from around the world is a lot of fun, but you are one of the most energetic, most exciting people, most like anytime that you are just in a room, you just completely make it fun. So I really appreciate that about you and all that you bring to Bridge. You make it exciting.
Yeah.
And are you ready for a It's Your Call problem?
Sure. Not super sure what to expect, but looking forward to it.
Awesome. Let's go. So, this is your hand. You are playing in just a practice session with your partner. You are training with another junior player. And this is imps, and no one is vulnerable. You are in third seat, and your partner starts off with a one diamond opening, just normal 2/1. And it goes pass to you. It's your call. How do you start this one out?
I would probably just pass here. I actually like to respond on pretty low hiker points, but I feel like this is one of the hands where it's not super valuable to bid one of Trump. And I just want to pass it out and see what happens. It's possible that I come back in again supporting partners diamonds, but I don't feel the need to bid at this very moment.
Gotcha. And what kind of hand would you say is like the bare minimum that you would bid something with?
If I had a four card major and slightly more distributable, I would likely respond with maybe two queens, even. Yeah, something along that line, I would say. Yeah.
Gotcha. And we've also been taught this rule, or I don't know if it's just our camp, but like you should just always pretty much respond if you've got an ace as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's 4 points, but like an ace is a powerful card.
Yeah.
But alas, we have no aces in our hand, unfortunately. So it goes pass, and we get a one heart call from West, which is basically like a robot one heart. And your partner doubles and pass to you. It's your call.
Okay. You're in a situation where like all the suits besides hearts you can bid. I would probably just start with two clubs, maybe.
Okay.
The reason being that usually partner opens better, but I still have four card club suit. If partner was 4 for them, they would still open a diamond. So I think it's fine to just bid my four card suit. I don't feel particularly strongly about any of these bids. If you want two diamonds, you could. I feel like keeping it low would probably be good. Yeah, in case anything else happens. But I think two clubs is probably the right.
Yeah, and I completely get it. If partner, there's a world where partner even has three diamonds and just bidding two diamonds is not a happy place. And also a four diamonds when you, like you said, you could have 4-4 in the minor, partner could have 4-4 in the minors, and we could just be in an 8 card fit instead of a 7 card fit. So yeah, makes a lot of sense. It goes pass, and your partner bids a 2 spades and pass to you. And firstly, what do you take this 2 spades to be?
I think well, partner didn't just bid one spade, so I think partner shows like a stronger hand
Mm-hmm.
here, because if partner really was like maybe 5-4 and then has like an awkward situation where like they didn't really want to double a heart, if they had, I don't know, like 3 hearts or something like that, they could just bid a spade, but they didn't. So to me, this probably means that they have like higher values than if they just bid a spade directly. Now they're probably something along the lines of 4 spades and 5 diamonds at least. And yeah, that's all my thoughts right now.
Gotcha. So now that we've got that, what would you do opposite this 2 spades?
Yeah, so my hand is pretty good in that my values are all concentrated in partner's suit. So if partner is 4 something, 5 something, I feel like bidding 3 diamonds is quite discouraging because it just feels like a sign-off bid, but I feel like my hand is like slightly better than that. I think partner's range is like a power double kind
Hmm.
of range, possibly. So I would not bid 3 diamonds or try to sign off yet. I could try to get to 3-no, which
Okay.
is something that's on my mind right now. Yeah, like it seems like 3-no is probably the best contract at this point in time. So I'm mostly looking for a heart stopper, so I could just bid 3 hearts.
Gotcha. And I think the big thing to like really mention here is that sure, you've got 5 points. It's not a pretty hand, but in the context of what you've already shown your partner, you've got like a super max.
Exactly. Like you have the best possible hand, basically, considering that you passed the first time around and then bid 2 clubs. Like you have 3-3 in your partner's suit. All of your values are concentrated in your partner's suit. If partner has like one heart stopper and ace king of diamonds and ace king of spades, like you have 9, like 10 top tricks
Right.
even. So it's just a very strong hand. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. So it goes 3 hearts, and your partner is going to bid. They're going to bid 4 clubs. Pass to you.
Okay. So I know that partner does not have a heart stopper. Or like sometimes in some situations where yeah, I just straight up don't think they have a heart stopper and their hand is not suitable for no trump. It is also possible that they have short hearts at this point in time, but it's not clear to me still. But it's sounding like that because partner's bidding 4 clubs, which to me is like an ambiguous bid. I think
Hmm.
it's just like a forward going bid. I don't think it actually means anything.
Okay.
So yeah, I would just bid 4 diamonds right now and just set diamonds and then keep things going just to make
Right.
it clear that yeah, I have diamond support.
Okay. So this is saying, partner, I've got diamond support, and the 4 clubs is ambiguous, and this kind of gives up this possibility of having a club fit. I guess the only time that partner would have a club fit, like you said, you were expecting them to be like a 5 diamonds, 4 spades shape. If they had a 5-4-4-0 shape, that's the only possibility they'd ever have a club fit in this case, unless maybe they have a 4-4-4-1 shape.
They could also be like 4-1-5-3 and just be shaping out at this point in time. But I don't think 4 clubs is natural here.
Hmm.
Most, yeah, I just think it's like forward going
Gotcha.
and rejecting 3-no.
I
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay. So 4 diamonds is saying, partner, I've got diamond support for you. And partner, opposite this, I think they just bid 5 diamonds. And it goes pass to you.
So after 5 diamonds, I think we've probably already shown our entire hand, especially with the 3 hearts bid. But we do have the back, so like we need to think about. I'm not sure if 3 hearts completely conveys what we have right now, but I think it more or less did. I would probably most likely pass at this point in time, but let me just construct a few more hands first. Like for starters, if we want to make 6 diamonds, we need like ace king of diamonds, ace king of spades. It's like 14. Partner has a stiff heart. Then we need them to also have 2 club winners, or ace queen is on like a finesse kind of situation. Yeah, these are all like possible hands. I would say they're all like within range of this double and then two spades, three hearts, four clubs situation.
So I guess another question you could be asking yourself is like when you're constructing these hands, it's what hands would partner just be signing off in five diamonds with versus what hands would partner be bidding key card with?
So partner, I think like in this situation, like key card is probably not the most useful thing for partner also just
Right.
because like if we had a single key card, we probably would have already responded.
Yeah.
So I think that partner would probably never bid key card in this situation.
Okay.
But I'm just like trying to think about what kind of hands partner would bid four hearts or four spades on, for example, versus bidding five diamonds. Now going back to this four clubs bid, actually, I wonder if this bid it could also be a bid that tends to show club control because sometimes if you don't have like diamonds and spades and you don't have a club control, you could just bid four diamonds. That's like some agreement that some people might have.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's relevant right now, but this is just something that I just wanted to touch on. Yeah. So anyway, so back to the whole like if partner is never key carding in this auction, what's like the difference between like signing off than bidding compared to bidding like four hearts and four spades? I've not really thought about this auction very much.
How often do you get into a situation where you're slammed when you've got a five count?
Yeah, exactly. But you know what they say, six diamonds always makes. So
True, they do say that.
they do say that. I've seen it happen. I one time was in a six diamond contract on two finesses and guessing the queen of trumps,
Oop,
and it made.
oop, six diamonds does always make, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So there's that going for it. I think this is a tough one.
Yeah, I'm glad that the agony is being shared.
What is partner looking for?
That was the question that I was asking. What could partner possibly be looking for?
Partner could be looking for a heart control, but if that's the only thing they're looking for, they could also bid four spades, is one thing that I'm thinking about. So if they bid five diamonds, then I'm not so sure if like heart control is like the thing they're worried about mostly.
Hmm.
Yeah. Five diamonds to me just sounds like they're at like the lower end of their range, but
Hmm.
they're also like they don't have to be the absolute minimum. Hard to say.
Yeah. And there's also an additional point here that even when they bid for clubs, there still is no guaranteed fit. Clearly, 3 no Trump is out of the picture, but we still don't necessarily know what suit we're going to be playing in. So it's possible that partner wasn't even trying to do a slam try in the first place. They were just trying to find game. What game do we belong in?
Yeah. That's actually something that I think a lot of experts think about is like these high level bids are like choice of games. And I think a big thing that, I mean, most experts probably think like if you don't even have a suit you can play in, you prioritize finding the right game over any other sort of strength showing stuff. So four clubs could also be like natural in that sense. But I do think this four clubs is just foregoing, especially if I don't have any agreements in this kind of auction. I guess given that information, because one part of four clubs, we don't actually have any fit or anything. We do have three support, and with the Queen of Trumps, which has a lot of things going for it.
Hmm.
Now I just feel like I'm on Cubits, and I'm just sitting here avoiding this hand until I make up my mind.
I gave you a Cubid's problem.
Yeah.
Because it's not like an actual bridge game we can think for as long as we want here.
Yeah. If partner is not particularly worried, it's possible that partner's still worried about hearts. They just don't. I don't know. My head is empty at the moment. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we need to be too worried about this heart situation. I'm not sure though.
And for all we know, partner could have a heart void.
Yeah, partner could.
But it does seem a little bit odd, though, right? That if partner had a heart void, that means that they have a 10 card fit and there was no
There's
further
no
bidding.
bidding. Yeah. So it seems like to me that it's weird. Yeah, for sure. Especially partner not bidding 3-0 and then like them not raising hearts ever. Yeah. I think most they can have is like a 9 card fit. And then maybe like West has 6 hearts or something. And then East has a trashy like 3 heart and like a trashy hand. Or even 5 and then 4 with a balanced hand and no values going for it. Possible. Like I think it's very possible for partner to have a step hard here. But Void and Heart's like a little bit much given
Mhm.
how the bidding went. Yeah. I will say the other interesting thing is like a lot of people do play transfers after double. So even if they
Mm.
have actually hand, they might still raise. So that's also something. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, the robots do not do that.
So like whenever I think about whether or not to bid in this kind of situation, it's like whether or not I've like fully shown my hand or
Right.
not. For me, the situation is like particularly unclear because I don't think I've fully shown my hand, but at the same time, I also feel like bidding might be a little bit too much because I did make a game forcing bid with three hearts, and then yeah. So I feel like I show my hand, but I also feel like my hand is like slightly better than what I've promised. Like I could very likely have two small diamonds in the situation and like queen jack, queens somewhere else possibly. I might have bid in like a similar way, just given that I would still be at the max of my range. And I bid this way when I bid three hearts. So that's just like something to think about.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. This is hard. I think I'll probably just pass ultimately.
Okay.
Because I think I don't want to guess to bid slam in this kind of situation. If partner is not bidding anything after four diamonds, I think I'll just respect that.
Gotcha.
Uh, yeah,
All
it's
right.
tough.
Okay. You've made the right decision here. Five diamonds is your last spot to stop, as partner does hold ace king nine fourth of spades, queen tight of hearts, ace king jack fifth of diamonds, and king queen third of clubs.
Yeah.
So that's what partner holds. I think the biggest question here is, do you agree with partner's bidding, or do you see that there's anything partner could have done differently? Yes.
So partner has a 22 count. If I did my math correctly.
Yeah, you're right. 22.
Cool. Good
But
math.
didn't feel like doing two clubs opening.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Who likes opening two clubs anyway?
I actually might have opened two clubs with this hand. Some people play a lot. I know a lot of people play like two clubs, two diamonds, three major is like four major, five diamonds kind of situation. I don't know if you've heard of it, but I think that's a pretty popular thing that experts do nowadays.
Okay.
Pretty, yeah. So if I played that, then I could bid that. That's one way to bid that hand.
Right.
Yeah.
So I guess we can go through it. If partner did open two clubs, how would this auction have gone differently if we wanted to? I didn't even think about that. I just trusted my partner so much that I'm like, yeah, whatever you do is perfect. I don't care if you, whatever you decide. So it goes two clubs, pass, diamonds, pass, and
You can bid three spades to
three,
show spades and
four
five diamonds.
spades, and five diamonds.
Yeah, the only problem with this bid is that it actually takes up a ton of space and
Right.
you need to know exactly what direction you're heading in when you do this kind of bid. I'm not super familiar with this auction because I've only very recently started playing this. But from my point of view, it's like the auction is like so much higher than if you open a diamond
Right.
that you know what you're doing. Like for example, with partner probably most of the time probably bids 3-0 in this situation or 4 major. You need to know what you are doing in this kind of situation. Are you passing it out or not? Yeah, I think it's tough. With the South hand, like I would probably just bid 3-0, and this will probably not go very well.
Yeah,
Uh,
they find their heart lead.
yeah, they find their heart lead, and then
Oops.
they cash like the first X number of tricks,
Mm.
which is not great.
Yeah.
So I do think that this is not great, but sometimes it could be a very simple auction. I think having this three spade bid does simplify the auction a lot in a lot of situations when you clearly know what you want to do next. Yeah, this is one option.
Yeah.
I think what partner did is probably fine.
Yeah.
I think four clubs makes a lot of sense. Like I said, I think it's pretty ambiguous, but it could also very much be natural and just like shaping out. I think I did
Mhm.
say that. I think it's likely that partner has a stiff heart at this point in time and they're just patterning out.
Yeah.
But to me, it just seems like a very pretty ambiguous bid and just like forward going
Cool.
for the most part. As for like their last five diamonds bid, let's see. If you have ace king fourth, stiff queen, you're guaranteed a heart loser. So you need like partner to have the ace of clubs. You need a lot of stuff from partner in order to make it. So I think signing off in five diamonds is probably the right bid. Because yeah, from their point of view, you're guaranteed a heart loser, you're guaranteed a club loser. So in a lot of bad situations, five diamonds might not even make.
Yeah.
So it's not great.
But your
uh,
partner did show a super max with a three hearts call. So,
yeah, they did show max, but I think it's still asking for too much because if partner had an ace, they would have already responded. Yeah, I think looking back, I think this auction went well.
yeah, I do too. We ended up in the right spot. So we just bid five diamonds and we're happy where we belong. I personally made it to six diamonds because I was in a situation where I don't think we were particularly making it as easy for each other. We were just throwing around bids. And I was asking that same question of what was partner looking for. And I didn't know. And I'm like, in terms of having a passed hand, and I think my partner is looking for slam, like I've got like the holy grail. So, but
Yeah,
but I bid two diamonds, which
yeah.
you didn't mind it, but I do like your two clubs more because of that reason of we could have a 4-4 club fit easily here and I can always show my diamonds later. So it went pass, it went two spades. And then I didn't think of this three hearts call to show a strong hand. I was just trying to like, I just kept saying, oh yeah, partner, I like that. So I just bid three spades, trying to show three spades or something like that. I guess it could be four, but I didn't immediately bid. So I thought that this had to be showing three because if I had four, I would have been bidding the spades immediately. And then it went pass, and then partner bid four diamonds, which I presumed was confirming a fit. And then I bid four hearts, trying to show the value of my hand. Let's not stop. And then the bid that confused me was four spades from partner. And I'm like, this clearly seems to be somewhat slam going. And I'm like, I tried to be thinking like, okay, what's partner looking for? Because I can't have an ace because I would have responded. And I've got, like you said, all of these cards in partner suits. So I just bid six diamonds because I'm like, I don't know what you're looking for, but I'm pretty sure I have it. And unfortunately, we're off two aces.
Yeah, I think this auction is fundamentally quite different. To me, this four spade bid is also a little bit ambiguous.
Gotcha.
Sometimes people, I think it depends on partnership agreement on what you think four spade means. One agreement I did have with Olivia that I played was if each side has made two tries to play in some like a minor contract, for example, or like in a different suit, then four of a major is not an offer to play. But otherwise, it is an offer to
Mm-hmm.
play in that department. I'm not actually sure. It sounds like it could be an offer in this
Right.
situation, given that rule
Yes.
because it seems like full hearts is still trying to figure out what the best suit might actually be because three spade you didn't bid one spade the first time around, so it probably shows three and an offer to play in a 4-3 fit. Yeah, but I do think that it is pretty important to try to get to no trump here. I think bidding three spades makes it more difficult for partner to bid 3-0 when they have a stopper because it sounds like, yeah, I'm not sure what kind of hand type you might have where you bid three spades and not try to look for 3-0, but I think like to make it very simple for partner, three hearts bid would be like the easiest to get to 3-0.
Agreed. I like three hearts a lot here because why
Yeah.
throw away 3-0 for a 4-3 fit? Because I know it's a
Yeah,
4-3 fit.
because you're like 4-3-3 and you don't have, yeah, like I said earlier, you have 10 top tricks if you play Trump most of
Right.
the time if it has a heart stopper and they lead a heart. So it's like super easy. I'm a big proponent of trying to get the note versus 5 minor. I think a lot of people think this way that you need actually significant extra if you want to play a 5 minor contract. It's like significant, not suitable for kind of hands. Yeah. So big no Trump fan.
Yeah, I love the saying of in doubt, just bid three, no Trump, and
Yeah.
just do it. Yeah, I should have been looking for no Trump here. I think that's definitely the right way to go here. But yeah, I like this idea of four spades could also possibly be to play. And after looking at the hand completely, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, maybe that's what partner was trying to do. Just trying to play in four of a major. Your partner's a passed hand. And then I can't imagine partner's surprise when he thinks that he's bidding four spades to play. And then all of a sudden, I just bid six diamonds out of nowhere. As
Yeah.
they probably gave them a huge shock. Like, what? So, yeah, I think that is this hand. Unless you have any other possible notes, we did talk about it for 36 minutes.
I think that was pretty much it.
All right, sounds good. Thank you for being here, Stella. You really simplified these ideas in my head of what is going on here, and two minds is a lot better than one.
for sure.
Awesome. And I hope that if anybody else, it's just such an odd auction because of the fact that you did pass your partner's opening bid. So you have this weird thing where it's like, it is a 5 count, but it technically is a supermax. And how do I show that? So yeah, I need to ask everyone else, hey, what would you do? Give your ideas in the comments down below. Would you somehow find a way to bid 6 diamonds? Are you going to be trying for 3 no trump like Stella was? Let us know all of your thoughts in the comments down below. Love hearing them. Yeah. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe to the ACBL YouTube
Like
channel.
and subscribe.
Subscribe. Yes. The triad of YouTube things. You knew it was coming, Stella. So yeah, join us on our bridge journey. We're trying to spread bridge together, and everything that you guys do there helps a lot. Awesome. Thank you again, Stella.
Yep. Thanks for
And
having
goodbye. Keep on bridging, everyone.